Want to guess what my favorite subgenre of romance is? Fake relationships. I will write a new fake relationship movie using inspiration from these beauties. It is so much fun to watch two characters pretend to be in a relationship, get into all sorts of mischief, and then realize they are in love. What is a fake relationship movie? It is, usually, but not always, when two characters pretend to be in a romantic relationship for mutual benefit. But at some point, chemistry gets in the way, and what they initially want changes. They fall head over heels in love. Love is in the air. Some examples are: they fake a relationship for visa purposes. They fake a relationship to avoid family judgment. They fake a relationship to benefit a celebrity's public image. As you can see, the two characters work to make everyone around them think they are together to achieve their wants. First, I must decide what form or shape my fake relationship will take. One kind I like to call It Takes Two. Think of Drive Me Crazy, where ex-best friends Nicole and Chase stage a relationship to get at their respective exes. As they visit each other's worlds, the lines between what's real and what's pretend start to blur, and they develop feelings for one another. It's got that flawless 90s teen vibe. Yeah, it's predictable, but it is so fun! Except maybe the possible step-sibling ending.
Mom?
Oh yeah, that's right. Similar examples of this form are: they fake a relationship to avoid consequences. They fake a relationship to avoid unwanted attention at a social commitment. A fun twist to this form is when there are more people involved. They fake being a family for the money. They fake being a family to get the guy, the girl. Another form is one I like to call the ruse. The ruse. Think of 10 Things I Hate About You, where Cameron can only date Bianca once her older sister Kat has a boyfriend. So Cameron develops a scheme to pay Patrick to date Kat. Again, great 90s teen vibe. Funny, heartfelt. I mean, who hasn't memorized this speech at least once in their life?
But mostly I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
In comparison to the previous form, where both parties agree to fake the relationship, this time, one member of the relationship has no idea it is fake. The relationship is built on the ulterior motives of everyone surrounding Kat.
Cat.
Wow. Still, the lines between what's real and what's pretend blur for Patrick, and he develops feelings for Kat. Similar examples of this form are: one character fakes the relationship to win a bet. One character fakes the relationship for revenge. Another form is one I like to call the double fake. Think of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, where Andy decides to write a piece on bad dating habits. And to prove her point, she starts dating a guy to see how quickly she can get rid of him. This guy happens to be Ben, who bets his boss he could get any woman to fall in love with him. This woman is Andy. This movie is a delight, especially when things get messy. That lovebird, it's dead. You let it die.
No, honey, it's just sleeping.
Like the last form, this relationship is built on lies and ulterior motives. But this time, both parties agree to the fake relationship, but with their own hidden agendas. Still, the lines between what's real and what's pretend blur for Andy and Ben, and they develop feelings for one another. Similar examples are: they fake a marriage to get what they want, but one person in the relationship isn't honest about what that actually is. A couple discovers their significant other is a spy. Is this even a real marriage? Because we're all about love today, I'm gonna ask you to give me some love and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. waiting for, honestly. So, what expectations of a fake relationship can I apply to my movie? There's the classic, it could never be you. This is when the two characters don't like each other at the movie's beginning, or they are just so different, the other person never crossed their mind as someone to date. Why is this important? Because it means the characters have further to go to get to love. The bigger the character arc, the more satisfying the journey. And this means more fun for the audience too. Let's take a look at when our couples first cross paths.
I made a model of Centennial last night, complete with guests. I stayed up all night. I've got the entire thing planned out, every detail.
You didn't sleep? You should have slept.
I'm a freak, aren't I?
No, you're just very focused.
Exactly.
That's Nicole's personality set up for you. Smash cut to Chase. Complete opposite. Even the music that they had playing for these two characters are very polar opposite.
Dad, bring the milk home.
I'm using my power.
Dad, can I take the milk off your hands?
Good morning, Chase.
Morning, Miss Mara.
So these families obviously know each other very well.
Can I borrow your red halter?
Uh-oh.
Be away at college next year. Time flies.
Seems like only yesterday they were practically living together in the old treehouse.
Dad, milk.
Mom.
They don't want to be in the same space.
You two used to do everything together. What happened?
So we're learning that they had a bit of history. They were best friends.
What happened?
Junior high happened.
Blunt answer.
Romantic? Hemingway? He was an abusive alcoholic misogynist who squandered half his life hanging around Picasso trying to nail his leftovers.
As opposed to a bitter, self-righteous hag who has no friends?
I guess in this society, being male and an asshole makes you worthy of our time. What about Sylvia Plath, or Charlotte Bronte, or Simone de Beauvoir?
What did I miss?
The oppressive patriarchal values that dictate our education.
Good.
I love that. It's such a brief interaction, but it shows that they're in each other's orbits.
Hi,
Hi,
Andy Anderson.
Benjamin Barry.
Cute.
Thank you.
I meant your name.
Thank you 2 times.
Unattached.
Currently,
Likewise.
hungry,
Starving.
leaving.
That's so fast.
So what do you think?
About the food or you?
Both.
This is delicious. And I'm still deciding.
You think I can do to help?
Yeah, you could answer some questions for me, actually. What do you do for a living?
I'm in advertising, and I'm trying to break into the jewelry market right now.
Saving the world one cake party at a time?
Yeah, something like that.
This is a great example of knowing the rules and then breaking them. Because rather than being different, they actually hit it off. So why does this work? Because prior to this, they've already set up their hidden agendas, which are the complete opposite. So that becomes the obstacles that they will need to overcome to fall in love. So good.
I work at Composure.
Saving the world one shopaholic at a time, eh?
Hey, all right. My boss loves me. And if I do it her way for a while, I can write about anything I want.
Like shoes.
No. Like alcoholic beverages and athletic gear.
See, they're getting along. So interesting. What's another expectation of the fake relationship? You and me agree. Yes, an agreement is struck. For it takes two, this is between the couple. It is most effective when A. Both parties benefit from the fake relationship. B. It is their only option to achieve their want.
If your mom's awake, she's gonna see right through that Dean Martin impression. I'll sneak you through the back. What?
And Nicole's just sort of realised that he's not as indifferent as I originally thought. Maybe he still cares as friends.
Her car's not here. She's not home.
Okay, bye.
But I think it's about to spark an idea.
Moron.
I still remember my best friend's landline numbers.
Take me to Centennial, Chase.
Nicole? How'd you get this number?
I remembered it. Take me?
This is so great, talking on the phone across the windows.
I'm desperate.
Oh. Well, when you put it that way.
My guess? You're intrigued.
I am.
Words out, Dulcie dropped you. Well, you have a tiny idea how I feel. I know you probably don't give a damn about the Centennial or me, and that's fine, but starting Monday, I'm gonna be treated like the biggest loser ever at
He
times.
does care, I think.
Some of them will try to set me up out of pity, but I'll know every time I walk in a room and it gets suddenly quiet, they were just talking about my monumental failure. We can save each other from disgrace.
Each other? What's in it for me?
Good question.
If you have to ask, you're not as smart as you think you are.
Ah, I love Nicole. She's such a good character. It's been set up that Nicole wants to avoid embarrassment and humiliation from her peers, and Chase wants to get Dulcie back. So will he agree to this proposition? He's thinking about it.
You know, if we expect people to buy it, it's got to feel real through and through.
That makes sense.
If you really want to get Dulcie back,
Which he does.
it's going to require some severe measures.
Define severe.
You can't wear anything you own. We need to clean you up.
Okay, so we're establishing the rules of the agreement. What is to be expected?
To make an impact, you have to go to extremes.
Let's do it.
He's in. She's in. Let's go. So this may not be the only option they have to avoid humiliation and get back at their exes, but it is the fastest and most guaranteed way to achieve it. For the ruse, this is between an outside player and one member of the fake relationship. Again, it is most effective when A, they both benefit from the fake relationship, B, it is their only option to achieve their want. Sometimes this moment happens before or after the two in the fake relationship meet.
Do I know you?
You see that girl?
Yeah.
That's Kat Stratford. I want you to go out with her.
Yeah, sure, Sparky.
I can't take out her sister until Kat starts dating. You see, their dad's whacked out. He's got this rule where the girls are...
That's a touching story. It really is. Not my problem.
Would you be willing to make it your problem if I provide generous compensation?
You're gonna pay me to take out some chick. How much?
Ooh, he's interested.
$20.
Better be more than 20.
Fine, 30.
We go to the movies, that's, 15 bucks.
He's gonna start scamming the scammer.
We get popcorn, that's, 53. And, she'll want Raisinets, right?
Of course she will.
So, we're looking at 75 bucks.
This isn't a negotiation. Take it or leave it, Trailer Park.
50 bucks and we got a deal, Fabio.
Deal has been struck. The ruse will benefit Joey because then he'll get to take out Bianca and Pat will earn money. It's never really mentioned why he needs the money or why he wants the money. But in a later scene, we sort of get the sense that he's actually doing it out of the goodness of his heart for Cameron, which speaks more to his character and is probably why we like him so much and actually forgive him by the end of the movie.
Cameron, do you like the girl?
Yeah?
Yeah, and is she worth all this trouble?
Well, I thought she was, but you know,
Well, she is or she isn't. See, first of all, Joey is not half the man you are. Secondly, don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. Go for it.
All right, here we go. Will they, won't they?
Hey there, girlie.
Not a strong start.
Sweating like a pig, actually, and yourself?
Now, there's a way to get a guy's attention, huh?
My mission in life. But obviously I struck your fancy, so you see it worked. The world makes sense again.
Pick up on Friday, then.
Oh, right. Friday. Uh-huh.
Well, tonight I take you places you've never been before.
Like where? The 7-Eleven on Broadway? Do you even know my name, Screwboy?
I know a lot more than you think.
Doubtful. Very doubtful.
You got shut down. It's clear that she's sort of suspicious of his intentions, not because of the ruse, but I think because he sort of just comes out of nowhere. So she just calls him on it, which in turn makes Pat more intrigued about her, I think.
We are screwed.
Hey, no, hey, I don't want to hear that defeatist attitude. I want to hear you upbeat.
We're screwed! The thing is, they could just wait until Kat found a boyfriend on her own, but I mean, that may never happen. So this is really their only option. For the double fake, this happens between outside players and one or both members of the fake relationship. Again, it is most effective when A. Everyone benefits from the fake relationship. B. It is their only option to achieve their want. Usually this moment happens before the two in the fake relationship meet, so we understand what's at stake for each character.
What's next for How To with Andy?
Well, I've been working on something that's kind of different.
Uh-oh.
It's a political piece.
No.
And it's...
Andy, you work at Composure magazine.
Okay, but...
Look, Andy,
Andy wants more from her job.
when you turn it into a must-read, then you can write about whatever you want.
Ah.
Until then, you can write about whatever I want. Understood?
Yeah.
Michelle, what have you got?
I'm sorry, Lana, I wasn't feeling very well.
She got dumped.
Oh, no, Michelle. But I must say, you are looking fabulous.
Oh my gosh, this boss.
I haven't eaten since the split.
Good for you. Write about it.
I can't use my personal life for a story.
I understand completely. Who will use Michelle's personal life for a story?
Oh, I will.
Go.
No.
I'll do it. What? I'll sort of do it.
What a good friend.
Look at Michelle. She is a great girl, right?
Yes.
But she has a problem hanging on to relationships and doesn't really know what she's doing wrong, which is like a lot of our readers.
Uh-huh.
I could start by dating a guy and then drive him away, but only using the classic mistakes most women, like Michelle, make all the time. It will be sort of a dating how-to in reverse.
What not to do.
Yeah.
How to lose a guy in 10 days.
Why 10 days?
5 days is too short and we go to press in 11.
Shoes. Now, I love it myself. No big deal.
Alright, her angle is set.
What are you doing here?
Phil, I'm here for the meeting. Ladies?
But you weren't invited.
Yeah, but I should have been.
But I have to think in terms of who's best suited within the company team.
Yes, sir, and that's me. I want to handle this pitch.
Then you sell Joe Blow better than anyone else in my shop. But these girls sell luxury better than anyone else in the business. DeLauer would be our biggest account.
And I am the man that's going to bring this home for you, Phil.
So we know what he wants.
Exactly. The skills required to market diamonds are the same as those needed to make a woman fall in love, yes.
I'm not talking about lust. A woman in love. What's diamonds?
Yeah, I'm not talking about lust either, ladies. I'm talking about deep, meaningful, head over heels, his and her towels, let's grow old together, L-O-V-E. Look, I love women.
He has a long way to go.
I respect women, right? And I also listen to women.
I love what's going on here. You can see your brain ticking.
Make a woman fall in love with diamonds, Benjamin? Or with you?
Either one.
That's cocky, Ben.
No, not cocky. Confident.
I'd like to see you prove that.
You would.
Do you think you can make a woman fall in love with you by then?
10 days.
Any woman, anywhere, anytime?
Any single, available, straight woman, yes.
Yes. We'll choose a woman right here. Right now, in the spa.
So who's the lucky girl?
Her.
Her who?
Her in the gray dress, blonde hair, pretty smile.
Her?
Done.
What?
This is so good because the outsiders are using this situation to their advantage and setting Ben up to fail. Such good storytelling.
Still got one last question.
Shoot.
True or false? All is fair in love and war.
True.
It's sort of like a subconscious agreement that they're making here. I like it.
Great answer.
Good question.
Another fake relationship expectation is, come away with me. In It Takes Two, this is when they both find it easy to fake a relationship and become involved in each other's lives. They get carried away, and certain rules of the agreement get overlooked. This is the best part. It's so fun! Still, the audience needs to be reminded this is just an act, creating some doubt. Will the couple actually get together by the end?
So far, the paybacks have been minimal.
First, come back. Be the charmer we both know you can be. And then we'll go wherever you want to go.
She's realizing that it's been a bit too one-sided. Now she's going to even the playing field of the agreement. Yeah, I'm ready to let it go. Oh my god, that's so me. And Chase is just like, cool, she's fun. Chase is starting to realize she might actually be the girl for him. She likes dancing, she likes being near the loud music, compared to his ex who didn't like doing that. Look at him, he's like, yeah. So we're definitely getting hints on how they are good for one another.
Didn't expect to see you here.
I come here a lot.
Not lately.
Oh, and she's with someone else. Oh, that's so awkward.
I didn't expect you to fall in love.
Didn't expect you to fall into the gap.
Nicole's seeing it. Oh, look at her face. She's like, I'm gonna fix this.
There you are.
She's so jealous. With Dulcie being jealous, it raises the stakes because she could come back and just ruin any chance that Nicole and Chase have in developing a relationship. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh, hey, Dulcie. Get a room.
Masterful.
Huh?
I guess now I should bow down to the queen of scams.
I love that line because we are reminded that this is a scam. Clever. In The Ruse, this is when the faker tries their hardest not to get carried away. They usually deal with some guilt over the situation. Bit of a tricky spot you found yourself in now, Patrick, huh?
Why are you doing this?
I told you may have a concussion.
You don't care if I never wake up.
Sure I do.
Why?
Well then, because then I'd have to start taking out girls who actually like me.
Like you could find one.
Oh, see that there. Who needs affection when I have blind hatred?
Yeah, I love it because she's dishing it out, but he can take it, and then he's dishing it back.
So why'd you let him get to you?
Who?
Joey.
He's asking her questions to really get to know her.
You know what they say?
Nope, what do they say? No. Kat, come on, wake up, look at me. Listen to me, Kat, open your eyes.
Aww.
Hey. Your eyes have a little green in them.
First genuine moment, maybe? And she vomits. I forgot that she vomits, but she vomits.
You don't strike me as the type that would ask your father for permission.
Oh, so now you think you know me?
I'm getting there.
The only thing people know about me is that I'm scary.
Yeah, well, I'm no picnic myself.
They have more in common than they realized.
Uh,
We can start to see that he's feeling bad about this situation, but I love it because it reminds us, the audience, that there's a scam going on. The stakes are getting bigger.
what's up with your dad? Is he a pain in the ass?
No, he just wants me to be somebody that I'm not.
Who?
Bianca.
Bianca. Well, no offense or anything. I mean, I know everyone digs your sister, but, she's without.
You're not as vile as I thought you were.
What a line. He's smitten by it. Oh, he wants to. He so wants to. But
Maybe we should do this another time.
she's annoyed and confused. I can understand why he didn't want to kiss her, but from her perspective, ew. In the double fake, this is usually when the characters' hidden agendas are tested. In a moment of weakness, they almost reveal what they are secretly after, or they give up because things are getting too complicated.
This Princess Sophia. Come out and play.
Who's Princess Sophia? No. If you're gonna name a member, all right, you gotta name it something hyper masculine, like a Spike, a Butch, a Kroll the Warrior King, but not Princess Sophia.
What did you just say?
A Spike.
No, after Spike.
Butch.
After Butch.
Kroll the Warrior King.
Does Kroll the Warrior King want to come out and play?
Due to intense humiliation, the king has momentarily abdicated his throne, okay?
Oh, uh-oh. I better get going. Take care of our love friend, honey.
He wants to give up. And she thinks she's won.
Hi.
Can I see you tomorrow?
Really?
I hope so.
Call me.
I will.
And I'll call you.
Sweet dreams.
Answer your phone.
The game is still on. They are pushing their agendas so hard and it's so hilarious. Another trope is me and you, true. This is when feelings become true for one or both parties. But they do their best to keep them hidden or brush it aside, as they are unsure how the other person truly feels.
I still have the letter you wrote me in 7th grade.
Burn it.
You said you hated me, and there was something in there about how the only way you'd ever touch me again was if you came down with leprosy.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Don't be. I deserved it. I'm the one who should be sorry. Chase, when your mom got sick...
Please, Nicole, let's not do this.
I want to.
She wants to because she wants to show you how she's feeling.
I couldn't bear to go over to your house. It was too hard. I was too scared. I just wanted to cry all the time. Every time I saw her, every time I saw you. And even when we were together, you wouldn't say anything. You just sit there.
It's so nice hearing how their friendship fell apart. Makes you understand their dynamic so much more. But then obviously how much of that has been healed and forgiven yet.
I just acted like I didn't know you.
Oh, I'm over it now.
She knows you're not. So she's obviously too scared to actually express how she might be developing feelings. So she apologizes for her past behavior as a way to show that she cares. For the ruse, this is usually when we see how much the characters actually like one another. Followed by the faker crossing some lines because they are following their heart and not their head. They are afraid to tell the truth because they know it will be the end of the fake relationship.
So what's your excuse?
For
acting the way we do.
I don't like to do what people expect. Why should I live up to other people's expectations instead of my own?
So you disappointed from the start, and then you're covered, right?
Something like that.
Then you screwed up.
How?
You never disappointed me.
It's clear Pat likes cat. Ooh, Pat likes cat. It's almost like Pat's convinced himself that this is a real relationship when it's not.
I'm surprised that you that you're lovely and you're perfect.
I don't know how it makes me feel because I want them to get together. But the lie.
Tell me something true.
Something true. I hate peas.
No, something real. Something no one else knows.
Okay. You're sweet. And sexy. And completely hot for me. Go to the prom with me.
Is that a request or a command?
Come on, go with me.
Because I don't want to. Because it's a stupid tradition.
Come on, people won't expect you to go.
Why are you pushing this?
Here's the guilt.
So now I need to have a motive to want to be with you.
You tell me.
Oh, you need therapy.
Oh, no, don't put it back on her. He feels so guilty that he's putting it on her, which is not okay, but I get why they've done it for the drama. For the double fake, this is usually when the characters' hidden agendas are temporarily solved or put aside for the sake of the fake relationship. But the tension is still at play for the audience. Because what will happen when the truth inevitably gets out? Not sure why I sang that, but hey, you're welcome.
I'm breathing deeper than I've ever done.
You're gonna give a little bit on the clutch. You're gonna go a little bit here. Give a little go.
A little give and a little go.
They're being so genuine. It's nice to see. They've put their agendas aside for the moment. And they're truly connecting.
Chicks dig this.
Yeah, chicks dig this.
It's a little bit tricky. The hot is actually cold, the cold is actually hot. You gotta crank it all the way up at first.
She has feelings for him. She's feeling a bit guilty though.
Everything all right? Okay?
Oh, he has feelings for her too. I think she wants to tell him.
What's wrong?
It was just that when your mom hugged me today, she really hugged me. For winning a game of bullshit.
Sweetie, that's a good thing. Smile. Come on, give me a smile. Okay, that's good. That's it. You're scaring me.
They like each other. She really likes him. Everybody, look away. Both feeling a little bit guilty. The stakes are rising. Another expectation is me versus you. This is when the fake relationship crumbles. Because of their growing feelings, they can't pretend anymore. Or they are found out and consequences must be faced.
Look at her in there. Suddenly Brad's on the market again and she's back to plan A.
Oh no. That's so mean.
Are you sure Nicole's the one? Just think. If Brad hadn't fallen into that cheerleader's arms, Nicole would have gotten exactly what she wanted. Maybe then I would have gotten what I wanted too.
Oh, she's so conniving. So good. You are being played, boy. Oh no. Oh no. I can't look.
You were right.
Not in this lifetime, Romeo. Nicole's my friend.
Huh?
No! Yeah, I would lock myself in the bathroom too.
Nicole.
Oh, and she doesn't want him to hear her crying because they both got played by the story's villain, which I loved.
Hey, what's Bianca doing here with that cheese dip? I didn't pay you to take out Cat so that some little punk could snake me with Bianca.
Nothing in it for you, huh?
The truth has come to the surface.
Would you give me a chance just
You were paid to take me out by the one person I truly hate. I knew this was a setup.
It wasn't like that, okay?
Really, what was it like? A down payment now and then a bonus for sleeping with me?
No, I didn't care about the money, okay? I cared about you.
Then you should have told her.
You are so not who I thought you were.
Oh, no, don't kiss her. Oh, poor cat. Oh. 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 Bianca, this is also on you, you know. The drama. I love it.
And I must say, you look rather inspired yourself. There isn't a diamond in the room that sparkles like a woman in love.
Oh no. You can't. I can't be.
Ben is a very lucky man.
She loves him.
Mr. Warren.
Saw her, met her, she loves you, you win, get ready to pitch.
He's more excited that she loves him.
So you're the new point man on the DeLauers.
She loves me.
The girl has known about the bet from the beginning. She was playing along so Ben would win.
Tell him to enjoy his short-lived ill-gotten victory. We're going to talk to Warren.
Drama, drama, drama.
Hey.
No.
Remember us?
Hi. The truth is coming to the surface.
If you could just, like, act like you don't know anything about the bet.
I mean, if you could tell him that you really, truly love Ben, and you weren't just, pretending so he would win.
Andy! Yes, she's my how-to girl.
How-to?
Yes! Right now she's doing an article called
Shush.
How to
Shush. Shush, 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 shush.
Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Look him straight in the eye.
Yeah, and just you love Ben and you never heard anything about any bet. Yeah.
I love that they're learning it at the same time. So good.
Not even pretending to date, she's actually dating the guy. She's named his...
Oh, she's realized.
Your Krull.
Backstabbing jerk.
Lady, hold it! Andy. All right, you drove me half insane for a goddamn magazine article.
Yeah, and you told people you could make any girl fall in love with you, and I...
Ma'am.
I was Exhibit A.
Talk about
I'm
integrity.
out!
What?
Poor guy.
You did your job, though, Andy. You wanted to lose a guy in 10 days. Congratulations. You did it. You just lost him.
No, I didn't, Ben. Because you can't lose something you never had.
I don't know who I feel worse for, or I'm conflicted, They both did bad, but they both did good. What's the next expectation? It had to be you. After all this, they realize they are in love. And because of the character arcs during the fake relationship, now and only now are they in a place to start a real relationship. So it was meant to happen this way all along. Huh. Will they, won't they? Will they, won't they?
Actually, I was gonna ask to dance with you.
Really?
Of course.
So, who are we making jealous?
Everyone, Nicole. Everyone.
Good response. I'm gonna keep watching because I want to see the kiss. Do they kiss? They better. Ah, they do kiss! Yay! Yay!
Mom?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh. It must have been an interesting evening.
Dad? Chase?
We're moving in together.
Obviously, we all need to think about what this means. Tell you what, why don't you two think about it here, and we'll go think about it in the treehouse.
Nice callback to the first scene together. But that is a glorious treehouse. Good gift.
Nice, huh?
Is it for me?
Yeah, I thought you could use it, when you start your band. Besides, I had some extra cash, Some asshole paid me to take out this really great girl.
Is that right?
Yeah, but I screwed up. I fell for her.
Really?
It's not every day you find a girl who'll flash someone to get you out of detention.
Oh, God.
It's true.
You can't just buy me a guitar every time you screw up,
It's also true.
But then, there's always drums and bass and maybe even one day a tambourine.
Yay!
And don't just that you can...
I don't know how I feel about that because she's such a feminist and she likes to speak her mind and then he just kisses her to shut her up. I'm not sure about that.
Andy! Ben! Pull over, we need to talk!
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
That's what it takes, yeah, now pull over the cab!
What the hell was that?
Is this true?
Ben, please.
Is this true? Or are you just trying to sell magazines?
I meant every word.
Where are you going?
Ben, it's the only place I can go and write what I want to write.
No, I'm not buying that. You can write anywhere. I think you're running away.
You save your mind games for your next bet, okay? I am not running away.
Bullshit.
Excuse me?
Bullshit. Take the lady's luggage back to her place. She has alternate transportation.
It's a bit presumptuous.
You calling my bluff?
You bet I am.
It's our lovebird. Oh, the lovebird.
Oh, Benny, boo 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 boo.
Benny, boo 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 boo. They're together. That movie is so fun. For my mash, I will take inspiration from Until the next mash. Bye-bye. Want to guess what my favorite subgenre of romance is? I was about to say horror. What is happening in my brain? I don't know. After the two in the fake relationship meet. Why can't I say that? Why is this so hard to say? I love doing that head turn. Makes me feel like such a diva. Ah, something's in my eyeball. And it's not my eyeball.